Hey there and welcome to Trivia Ronin. I'm your host Douglas Larlam, and whether you're joining us live on Zoom or Twitch or after the fact on YouTube, welcome. We're happy to have you. Quick breakdown of the rules. 1, we're honor code here, and you keep your own score. Feel free to cheat. You get nothing. And 2, after each question you'll get 45 seconds to answer. Absolutely do not show your answer until the time is up. There's always one. Don't be that person this week, Lucas. This week, there are 40 questions. Every question's going to be worth 1 answer, 1 point rather, for each answer. But one of the questions has 2 points, so it's 41 point. But then there's that story, that damn old story. Anyway, 51 total points for 41 total questions, and that is that. Guys, big round of applause, silent round of applause, because we don't need to, get into a whole blowing eardrums out thing, but big round of applause for Matt McNally. He's going to take round 1, so your first 10 questions are going to be Lawrence of Arabia's Matt McNally.
Here he is. Hello, everybody. Hi. Doug granted me this favor because today is my birthday. I don't care about that.
Because I can't hear you.
Oh.
Can't hear you. Can't hear
Hi.
you.
Can you hear me now? That's helpful.
Yep.
Hi, everybody. My name is Matt. Some of you know me from Lawrence of Arabia. Some of you know me because I'm dating you. Some of you know me because I worked with you at St. Felix. Some of you just might know me. But I'm here with Doug because Doug made this whole magic thing work. He's amazing. I'm just piggybacking off of him. He let me do this because it's my birthday. So we're going to go into round 1. Round 1 is going to be 10 questions, and they are all birthday themed, because I say so, because it is my birthday again. I'm just going to say it one more time. So we're going to start. We're just going to go into this. We're going to start with straight up question 1. Everyone ready? Thumbs up. You guys look great. Question 1, here we go. Don't forget to eat some cake. Bastille Day, celebrated on July 14th, is the national day of what country? 45 seconds on the clock, starting now. Don't forget to eat some cake. Bastille Day, celebrated on July 14th, is the national day of what country? Who'd I be? What country?
You muted?
Am I muted still? No? Okay, good. Bastille Day. You can read it at least. Bastille Day, 25 seconds. What country is that? Who knows? I see some puzzled people. I see some not puzzled people. 13 seconds. 12, 11, 10. You all can count. 5 seconds. 4, 3. We feeling good? Throw them up there, everybody. Let's see the answers. What do we got? All right. This looks like an easy one. I got one, Ireland. Unfortunately, it is not that. The answer was, many of you got it, France, or France, whichever way you want to pronounce it. France. Y'all did good. That's question 1. Off to a good start, everybody. Let's go straight to question 2. Question 2. 50 Cent famously did not give a fuck because it was not your birthday in what 2003 song? 45 seconds on the clock. 50 Cent famously did not give a fuck because it was not your birthday in what 2003 song? I feel the same way. And then we go, oh, 50 Cent famously did not give a fuck. Don't worry, I'm just muting you. You guys have been very... No. Oh, shit, we're not posting.
Oh,
This is going to be funny. 6, 5, 4. Okay. We'll take a pause right now. 3, 2, 1. Show them, everybody. What do we got? What is the name of that song? Spelling counts in... That's nice. Happy birthday is lovely. That's so sweet. It is not happy birthday, but I wish it was. It is the song Into Club. Into Club is the name of that song. Beautiful work, everybody. We're going to take a quick pause.
Yeah.
Doug's hopping back on.
That's okay. I'm gonna hop on real fast. I just wanted to say, hey, Sarah, I think we made you the host when we had to drop out real fast. Can you mute everybody, or if there's a way to make me the host again? If you're not muted and you want to mute yourself, that's also completely fine. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt McNally.
Hi.
What if I drop off and go away for a second? Maybe it'll make you the host again?
Then make us. It'll ask you to make us the host. You'd have to just make sure you pick us.
We could also dangerously go on an honor system, but very risky. All right. Okay. Maybe this will work. Great. Meantime, let's keep it moving. Question 3. Al Gore might have claimed to invent it, but amongst nerds, God, I'm backwards. Okay. Amongst nerds, January 1st, 1983 is considered the birth of what? Sarah, don't worry. We won't start now. She's back. 45 seconds starting now. Al Gore might have claimed to invent it, but amongst nerds, January 1st, 1983 is considered the birth of what? You guys remember Al Gore, right? He was the president from 2000 to 2004, right? Everybody caught that? He claimed to invent it. They don't think he did. Amongst nerds, January 1st, 1983 is the birthday of what? Any puzzled looks out there? I feel like some people know. Lawrence, you doing okay? I gave them the answers beforehand, so it should be fine. 5, 4, 3, 2, show them, everybody. The birth of what? We've got some... Global warming is a great question. Al Gore did claim to invent that as well, but it's not this. Email is a good guess. Otherwise, I think most of us got it. The answer is the internet. The internet. First time two computers talked, 1983. That's at least what they say. Great. That was question 3. Question 4 is a true or false. I'm a benevolent host, guys. True or false? True or false? The song "Happy Birthday to You" is in the public domain. 45 seconds on the clock, starting now. The song "Happy Birthday to You" is in the public domain. You tell me. True or false? It has a question mark, but it's not a question. That's my fault. That statement. Who knows? Neither of us can be trusted. True or false? Song "Happy Birthday," public domain. You guys tell me. This is a fun one. By the way, the question is referring to now, today. Is "Happy Birthday to You" in the public domain? 9 seconds left. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and show them, everybody. Let me see. True, true, true. True, true. I mean, you know, there's only 2 options here, and I think we've got about 50-50. The answer is true. It's in the public domain. In 2016, the court determined blah, blah, blah. The old 1935 copyright applied only to a specific piano arrangement. All future renditions in the public domain. So, any of you want to sing it to me right now for an extra point, you're more than welcome to. You can unmute yourselves for this.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Happy birthday
This is nice.
to you. Cha cha cha.
Ooh.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
I see Marisha with a glass of wine, not singing. Bless you all. If you sang it 100 extra points because you sounded beautiful. Great work, everybody. Thank you for that. I feel much better. You can also sing into Club later for another 2 points. Let's move right along. We are cruising. Question 5. He was either a thief called Red Hood, an ancient Egyptian jester, or a failed comedian with a dash of Tourette syndrome. Who is he? Who are we talking about? 45 seconds on the clock, starting now. He was either a thief called Red Hood, an ancient Egyptian jester, or a failed comedian with a dash of Tourette syndrome. Who is he? You tell me. It's a he. We can start there. 26 seconds. I'll just pick random times.
Quick, do you see lag up here? I'm not
It's so
looking.
bad. It's
Okay.
not so bad.
Keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
Let me know if you see anything.
Totally. It's been hanging in.
Yeah.
10 seconds left. Who are we talking about? 4, 3, 2, 1. Show me the money, everybody. What are we looking at here? Okay. Sinbad, great guess. The Birthday Boy, that's sweet. Tom Hanks with an X. That sounds fun. Anybody else? Paul Blart's a great guess. Thank you, Darcy. Lawrence killing it. The answer is, drumroll please, the Joker. The answer is the Joker. Many of you got that. It's a comic book question. We're nerds here. The Joker from the comic books, the Detective Comics featuring the world's greatest detective, the Batman. Question 6. We weren't born on the same day, but John Adams and Thomas Jefferson share the same death day. What is that date? Just month and day, please. John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, 45 seconds, share the same death day. When they die. That's how you phrase that question, right? When they die. When did they die, everybody? John Adams and Thomas Jefferson. They share the same death day. What is that date? Just month and day, please.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, Steven.
How was the Joker question a birthday question? I was so confused.
How was the Joker question a birthday question? It was like a backstory. Like, how was he born as a character? I don't know. I got a little wonky with it. 10 seconds left. John Adams, Thomas Jefferson. What day did they die? 3, 2, 1. Show them. What date? Nailed it, nailed it, nailed it, nailed it. Oh, no. Someone so close. That's sweet, Sarah. Sarah's a romantic. It's not Valentine's Day. It's not July 6th, Lucas. I love you dearly. It is. That's Doug's birthday. Fun fact. Truth is, it's July 4th. 4th of July, they died. Fun fact, 5 years later, James Madison died same day. Go figure. That's why they call it, 3 of the first 4 dead on July 4th. Risky. All right, get ready to get nerdy. I have an MFA, everybody. Question 7, in Macbeth, the title character is told none of woman born shall harm him, so why could Macduff, a human man, kill him? How is this reconciled in the play? How'd Shakespeare write his ass out of that one? 45 seconds starting now. How come Macduff killed him? Marissa, you know this. She's covering her face with her hair, though, so don't look at Lawrence. She's explaining Act 5 of Mackers. 32 seconds, guys. How come? He was invincible. There was also a whole wood that moved in that play, Doug. That was weird.
Thank you.
Who cares? Who cares? It's Shakespeare. Just so you all can read it again, because it's a lot of words. 7 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. All right, show them, everybody. How'd that happen? I love Adopted. That's a great guess. Immaculate. It's a ghost thing. Sarah, I'm giving you a half point for that. That's funny. Emily got it. She went to theater school, and Marissa quoted the exact passage. Macduff was a cesarean section. He was untimely ripped from his mother's womb. True story. That's the quote.
True story?
Also, so was I. Fun fact. And my mother will tell you that if you talk to her for more than 10 minutes. Also a fun fact. Fun fact. Oh, man. All right, question 8. This is a big one. Question 8. This is straight up birthday, Stephen. I promise. This one's straight on. All right, according to statistical data of U.S. average daily births from 1994 until 2014, what's the least common birthday in the United States? Here's a free gimme. Again, I'm a generous host. It's not February 29th. 45 seconds of the clock starting now. You got 365 options. Not February 29th. When is the least common birthday in these United States? Thank you. Yes, Doug is also a generous host. It is a popular day. It's a day you've heard of. That's also true. It's definitely a day you've heard of. You might have even done some things on this day. That's as far as I go. As far as I go. All right, 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Show them, everybody. What do we got? All right, boom, bam. Halloween's a good guess. January 1st is an excellent guess. I'll tell you why, but it is wrong. It is Christmas Day, December 25th. Least common by a long shot. Second place, January 1st. Third place is December 24th, Christmas Eve. I'm not going to speculate, but I think people hold it. Ladies who've had children, is that possible? Don't answer that. It's fine. It's fine. Question 9. In Greek mythology, after terrible headaches, Zeus asked his son Hephaestus to crack his skull open. Who came out? 45 seconds. Give you a hint. Categories birthdays. I don't know if that's helpful either. Who came out of there? It's a person. Well, it's a, Greek mythology, it's whatever you want it to be. Don't want to offend any pagans in here, so I won't say what it is. But somebody came out, 26 seconds. By came out, I mean emerged.
How many people say birthdays?
Ooh, good guess. I think that's actually a great guess. It's a tough one. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, and show them, everybody. Who came out of Zeus's head? Let's see. Zeus Juice is my favorite guess. Lucas, extra point. Hades is a good guess. But the correct Aries is a good guess. Venus is a good guess. It is Athena. Athena was the answer. Goddess of wisdom. Emerged from a man's brain and only was smarter. Nailed it. There's your politics for the night. All right, we'll keep it easy. Last question. We are flying, guys. This has been so much fun. Question 10. They say it's your birthday. It's my birthday too. Yeah, they say it's your birthday. We're going to have a good time. This creatively penned song by the Beatles can be found on what 1968 album? 45 seconds on the clock. What album is Birthday on by the Beatles? I guess I don't have to tell them spelling. It's already there. It's great. By the Beatles. British band, popular in the 60s. Wrote a song about birthdays. I know. We all know the song. But do we know the discography? All of your boomer parents are mad at you right now. All of them. They say it's your birthday. It is also my birthday. But actually, if you say it's my birthday, it's my birthday.
Boomer?
Just
how old are your parents?
Boom. Well, no, I guess my mom's a little older than Boomer.
Older?
Yeah, my mom's borderline. All right, let's see him, everybody. What album was that song off of? The option, I think there's like 12 options. Great Revolver's greatest hits. I can't be mad at that. I can't be mad at that, but that is wrong. Abbey Road is wrong. Sgt. Pepper's wrong. Revolver is wrong. The answer is, and you'll be mad about this, the White Album, which is also self-titled. So if any of you had written The Beatles, you would have been correct. That is the name of that album, technically, but people know it as the White Album. Thanks, everybody. Let's see your scores for the end of the round. How's everybody doing? And I'm going to try to, are we in charge again? Oh, we are in charge again. This is good. All right, let's hold them up. How many's got more than 5? How do we do? Okay, I see a few. 6.5, Sarah. Yep, 6. Very respectable, Lawrence. I see 7 in the corner. I see 10? Is that for real? Rihanna's going to do my trivia on Wednesdays, clearly. Clearly we're kindred spirits. Great, guys. All right, so 3 minutes. Doug, you want to come back? There it was. How do we unmute everybody?
You don't have to. They do that for
Unmute
themselves.
yourselves if you want. It was a pleasure.
Hey guys, that's Matt McNally. He's going to be doing Wednesdays. I hope you guys all enjoyed that. That's 10 questions down. He's going to be right back here doing that. So we take 3 minutes. Go do what you got to do. Get a snack. We're going to do a shot because it's a special day here at Trivia Ronin. Do what you got to do, and we will be back. That's
still good.
Yeah. No, I'd say 6 out of 10 is really good for them.
Who's
Yeah. That's Allison's roomie.
Oh, Allison's roommate?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
why
they
Allison
kick
smoked
ass.
us that one week.
Yeah, that's right. Whenever Allison does really well, it's Brianna.
I know Allison.
Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, so let's get started with round 2. Round 2 is going to be 15 questions, and then round 3 will be 15 visual questions. One of these questions coming up is going to be a 2-pointer. Let's see how political your mind is. And it really looks like my face just looks like it's made entirely of ash. Okay, whatever. I'm fine with it. All right, let us get started, as they've never said ever. All right, guys. Question 1 of round 2. April 12th, 2011 marked the 150th anniversary of the start of what event in U.S. history? April 12th, 2011. 45 seconds on the clock. April 12th. Oh, not 45 seconds on the clock. Now, see, we did the 3 minute. I told you that was going to happen.
Yeah.
April 12th, 2011 marked the 150th anniversary of the start of what event in U.S. history? 30 seconds. I'll bet some of you know the answer. April 12th, 2011 marked the 150th. What happened 150 years ago? Oh, 150 years ago in 2011. I shouldn't say. It's longer than that now. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Please show me your answers. Show me what your answers are. Yeah. No. Emancipation Proclamation is such a good guess. No, it is, in fact, and I can't imagine anybody surprised after I said no to the Emancipation Proclamation. It's the Civil War. The Civil War, guys. Question 2 is, how many months have 31 days? How many months have 31 days, guys? 41. Yeah, everyone's looking at, checking out Dem Dare Knuckles. How many months have 31 days? It's really a lot of time once you get into a groove to do all this stuff. Do you have your answer?
I do. It is 7.
Okay. Oh, I don't know if that's true. I gotta. I'm gonna find out in a few seconds. We're gonna find out.
Mm-hmm.
How many months have 31 days? 10 seconds. Thumbs up if you don't know the answer. If you absolutely do not. Hey, Georgie. Nice. I love that. 3, 2, 1. Show me. Show me all them answers. Ooh, we do have a 6. Sid, no dice, bud. We have a 5. There is no amount of days in a month. I guess I got to be honest. All of them could have, it depends if you miscount. The answer, though, is in fact 7. It is 7 for the rest of you who had 7.
The question is how many have 28 days?
Right. How many? They all have 28 days. That's the joke. Question 3, as a marketing ploy, what critter is often added to bottles of the Mexican liquor mezcal? As a marketing ploy, 45 seconds on the clock, what critter is often added to bottles of the Mexican liquor mezcal? I almost feel bad for Darcy knowing she doesn't have a clue what the answer is here.
Not her question.
Yeah, for sure this is not the kind of thing someone who runs a liquor. I'm actually taking, you know what, in fairness, I'm taking the word of the internet in this, because I myself have never. So. I never. 6 seconds. 2, 1, show me. A scorpion. You know, I should have said, is that completely wrong? I can't say scorpion is entirely wrong. I was, in fact, though, looking for the answer worm. But if we know that scorpion is I can't say scorpion's wrong, because I know scorpions are in shit, and if that's in mezcal, you get that answer.
I'm under it. I wouldn't know this.
Yes. I missed that. I'm just going to assume. Yes, that was Lucas. He feels a little too comfortable once I get back on the screen.
Yeah.
Question 4. As a practitioner of kinetic sculpture, artist Alexander Calder pioneered what kid-friendly art form? 45 seconds on the clock. As a practitioner of kinetic sculpture, artist Alexander Calder pioneered what kid-friendly art form? Maddie, you know this? Yeah. As a practitioner of kinetic sculpture, artist Alexander Calder pioneered what kid-friendly art form? 14 seconds on that there clock. To the one viewer watching on Twitch, it's probably me. 3, 2, 1, show me. Yeah, not Legos, good guess. Not Tinker Toys, no to Play-Doh, no Seesaw, no finger painting, no Connects, no lightning ball thing, which I'll assume is a, what do they call those Tesla coils? Even though even when it's a ball? I don't even know. But the answer, Sid did get the correct answer. The only correct answer is, in fact, the Mobile. The Mobile, the kinetic art form Mobile, hanging over them there babies. Bravo, Sid. Question 5. As a token of goodwill, in 1909, the city of Tokyo donated to the United States 2,000 of what kind of tree? As a token of goodwill, in 1909, the city of Tokyo donated to the United States 2,000 of what kind of tree? 36 seconds left on the clock. As a token of goodwill in 1909, Tokyo, famously, as long as I say the word famously in the question, you're the one who has to sound like an idiot for not knowing it, whereas it's a tough question. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, show me. What is it? Sakura and Bonsai both incorrect. Good guesses. Bonsai incorrect. Although I can't say for sure none of them were a bonsai. That is in fact cherry. Cherry tree is the right answer. Question 6. As demonstrated by Egyptian protesters in 2011, Arabs consider it disrespectful to wave what? It's supposed to say what. I put which of these. Sometimes I do that because I think I'm going to do multiple choice. To wave what at someone? As demonstrated by Egyptian protesters in 2011, Arabs consider it disrespectful to wave what at someone? As demonstrated by Egyptian protesters in 2011, Arabs consider it disrespectful to wave what at someone? You know, I will say it feels like we're not lagging at all anymore. It feels good. 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Show them. What do we got? Finger. No. Point. I assume that's a finger. No. Pen. No. Their butts. Probably a gun. Also, not a wrong answer. There is a correct answer as demonstrated by the protesters. The answer is a shoe. To the people who put shoes or a shoe, bravo. Question 7. Stuck on You stars Greg Kinnear and Matt Damon as an affable pair of what? Stuck on You stars Greg Kinnear and Matt Damon as an affable pair of what? They're so affable, is how I always describe them. No, yes, correct. Let's avoid race entirely and instead talk about what else they are a pair of. Stuck on You stars Greg Kinnear and Matt Damon as an affable pair of what? "16 seconds. Joyful, joyful Lord, we adore thee, God of heaven, Lord of light." 3, 2, 1. Show me. To the people who wrote Siamese, how dare you? It is conjoined. Conjoined is the answer. Also, I didn't at any point set up the answer. So now I'm going to set up the answer. I'm going to show it. See, I had the answer the whole time. And now I'm going to do the next question. Question 8, the 2012 movie Joyful Noise. Joyful, joyful Lord featured what type of musical act? Joyful Noise featured what type of musical act? Fill us with the light of day, Lord, fill us. And if one of your top 2 movies of all time is Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit, give yourself a free point. Because
That
you are.
is Lauryn Hill singing that song.
Lauryn Hill has 2 album of the years. I found out today. They were back-to-back years. That's never happened. '2012 movie Joyful Noise features what type of musical act? 3, 2, 1. Harp. That old act. Bells. Metal, frankly, would have been a better movie. It is, in fact, gospel choir. Gospel choir. Singers, Chris. Singers. You're gonna put singers as an answer? All right. You know what? I'm gonna give it to you because there were people singing, but you're gonna have to know deep down in your heart that's a lesser answer. Question 9. What government agency oversees the Witness Protection Program? Question 9. What government agency oversees the Witness Protection Program? And if you're wondering why this is going so smoothly, it's because I think, frankly, I got a little drunk in that 3-minute break.
My bad.
3 minutes is a long time to drink gin. 18 seconds. Still clear. That's so weird. That is gin and orange juice. 3, 2, 1. Does anybody get this right is the question. FBI, 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 Homeland Security, FBI, Homeland Security, Homeland Security, FBI. Guys, what if I told you neither of you? What do you think it is?
Treasury.
Treasury? No, U.S. Marshals. The Marshals. It's, if you think of fugitive for no reason, that would be, you would have thought of fugitive. Yeah. If you had you would have gotten it. Question 10, as seen on tax refunds from the IRS, checks issued by the U.S. U.S. Treasury, rather. I don't know why I put treasure. U.S. Treasury feature what American landmark? What American landmark is on a tax refund check? You got it? It's the world's largest ball of yarn.
Yep. Thank you.
Yep.
America's finest monument.
You got it. You got it. The world's greatest monument of all time.
Yep.
22 seconds. Fill us with the light of day, Lord. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see him. Washington Monument, not so right, Bobby. Not so right. Mount Rushmore, no. The Rocky statue. That's funnier than I let it be because I couldn't read it. Grand Canyon, no. To the people who are still holding pieces of paper up, you probably got it correct. It is, in fact, the Statue of Liberty. Statue of Liberty, question 11. At 1.98 millimeters thick, which U.S. I put of these again. I was going to do multiple choice this week. Which U.S. coin is the thickest? At 1.9 millimeters thick, which U.S. coin is the thickest? I should say it's of the main coins because it's technically a 50-cent piece would have been bigger. So not a 50-cent piece.
Of course.
Of course. Of course, person who's saying of course.
Yes.
Oh, let's put a timer on that. Why not? Why not? Let's give you 45 seconds. Sid, no Gina? Is she camping? Okay. You answered the question. That's enough. I mean, I can't argue with that. 28 seconds at 1.98. Now I feel bad because it's not $1 and it's not a 50-cent piece, but it's one of the main coins. Now that doesn't. It's okay. It's a penny, a nickel, a dime, or a quarter. There. It's one of those. That was going to be the multiple choice. This question kind of boned me. 5, 4, 3, 2, Juan Gonzalez. Let's see it. Yeah. I'm glad you guys got that. It is, in fact, the nickel. It's the nickel. Famously made out of not nickel, that nickel. Question 12 for 2 points. Finally, we've gotten there. What is Hillary Rodham Clinton's middle name? Oh, baby. What is Hillary Rodham Clinton's middle name? 45 seconds on the clock. For 2 points, what is Hillary Rodham Clinton's middle name? Do you know it? I remember this because somebody said it once, and I said I thought it was Rodham, which is now that's the only reason I know. If you say, oh, it's probably wrong then.
Okay.
If you have a guess and you think it's popular, it's not right. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Did anyone get it? I'm so excited to give 2 points if anybody got. Somebody did get it. It's not Louise. It's not Abigail. It's not Bill. It's not Marie. It's not email, though it should have been. I don't know if you know. They've had some email issues with her. It's not Jane. It's not Rebecca. It's not Jean. It's not Karen. It's not Anne. It's still not Rodham, despite me saying I don't think it's Rodham. And it is not Elizabeth, but Austin. My friend, you, sir, are the only one to put Diane for 2 points. Diane is, in fact, did anybody write this? It's not Anne or, frankly, if it's not Marie, Anne, or Elizabeth, is it a woman's middle name? I don't know. Question 13. At the end of the Breakfast Club, Molly Ringwald gives Judd Nelson her what? I want you to know, I'm looking forward to creative answers with this one. At the end of the Breakfast Club, Molly Ringwald gives Judd Nelson her what? Those aren't character names. Those are actor names. Oh, and let's start a timer. Let's also do the thing where we start a timer. Oh, wait, what was that? What was that, Darcy and Marissa? What was...
They're mad about
yeah.
I have it.
Yeah.
They're mad about Hillary Rodham.
They're pissed at Hillary Rodham Clinton questions?
That she had a middle name before she was married.
Yep. What is she, a woman? 29 seconds.
And Marissa has 4 names, so...
Oh, she's one of those.
She's an Elizabeth Myers.
That's fun. Do you remember when I did like a Picasso question? He has like 12 names.
Oh, yes.
Because they do those. That's great. That's a great
We
question.
got them.
Oh, did you? Yeah. I guess it's Once you kind of know, you kind of know. I get it.
Look, Ron,
Sure. Right.
if you're listening.
Yeah. That's funny. 3, 2, 1. Talk to me. Talk to me. Goof Troop. Talk to me. Talk to me. Yeah. It's not her number. It's not bra. It's not garter. It's not recipe book. It's not her virginity, which I thought would be the fun answer everybody would say. Anybody else? Yeah, the rest of you got the correct answer. It is, in fact, the diamond earring. And for some reason, it's more important to me that it's a diamond earring and not just an earring. But it is, in fact, a diamond earring. Question 14. At the Smithsonian National Portrait Gallery, whose portrait depicts him holding a computer disk? At the Smithsonian National Portrait Gallery, whose portrait depicts him holding a computer disk? Oh, no. Whoop, 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 whoop. That was DGALA. My dude, I love you. Let's go ahead and keep it muted. And write your answer down, and at the end of 25 seconds, we're going to take a look at it. At the Smithsonian National Portrait Gallery, who has a portrait where it depicts them holding a computer disk? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, show them. Anybody? Steve Jobs. I figured if it's 50-50, Darth Vader's. I gotta be honest, Darth Vader's just not a very good answer. I mean, there were obvious choices that weren't that, but 50-50, it was going to be either Steve Jobs or Bill Gates. Bill Gates is the right answer. And no distance, or I want you to think about that. There have got to be at least some kind of disc in Star Wars. Question 15, last of the round. At the State of the Union address by title, who usually sits with the vice president right behind the president? At the State of the Union address by title, who usually sits with the vice president right behind the U.S., and when I say U.S., I mean United States president? In the room where it happens. In the room where it happens, yeah. In the room where it happens, who sits behind the United States of America President of the United States, which is the total title. The United States President of the United States. 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Who's got it? By title. By title. Majority Leader Flotus Moscow Mitch. It is, in fact, the Speaker of the House. Guys, with 25 questions down and 26 possible points, unless you got a bonus point, what do we have? What are our point totals? Talc to me, talcum powder to me. I don't know what that means. You're just putting cross hashes. 15, 13 and a half, 19, 16, 16, 16, 12, 14, 7, 7. Why do I think 7's that's a funnier number than the other ones? And 10. All right, guys. So 19 seems to be winning right now. We've got the visual questions coming up. To the one viewer on Twitch, you're probably also on Zoom. We're going to take a 3-minute break, and we're going to get started. Go do what you gotta do.
Here we are.
Hey, everybody. We're back. So we have the visual portion. Oh, nope. I suck. Now you can.
Hi.
Now it is.
We're talking.
So we have the visual portion coming back for round 3. Welcome back, everybody. If you're not back, come back. Maddie here is going to do the picture portion.
Picture portion.
Which we've affectionately here called Wayla, but what are you looking at is what that stands for. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is the...
We're ready?
We're ready to go. Question 1. What is that dog breed? Matt, take it from here.
Got it. Hi.
45 seconds.
45 seconds on the clock. It's me, Matt. I'm back. What is this dog breed? Just write it down. We don't show in between rounds, right? You just do all 10, right?
You show up in between. You.
Oh,
answer.
in between them?
They answer.
They still answer?
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
It's my first time, guys. What dog breed is this? It's a dog. It's a breed of dog. And all I'll say is, oh, we're lagging. Okay.
Is it bad?
Let me stand still. We're laggy? Yeah. I'm going to stand super still to see if it helps. Okay, the timer's doing better. All right, 10 seconds. By the way, there are two names. Like, this requires both names of this breed because it is a type of a certain other type of breed. Anyway, let's hold them up. Time's up. What breed of dog is this? We have some Scotch Terriers. Oh, somebody got it. We have Labradoodle. We have Norwegian Water Dog. None of that is right. But the answer is, somebody got it, Airedale Terrier. If you had Airedale or Airedale Terrier, I'll take it. If you wrote Terrier, I'm not going to take it because, you know, some are this big, some are this big. It's a whole thing. That's question 1. Question 2, what are we looking at? Who's this?
First and last name.
First and last name, please, according to Doug. Who is this? Beautiful woman, good actress. You know, she does it all. Doug, that is Judy Garland. Judy Garland? I get them confused all the time. Don't worry, I'm muted.
Okay.
I had to get the answer from Doug. I have it now. There's 2 people that I confused. 15 seconds left on the clock. Steven, that's a good-looking table.
I like that part of this.
Yeah, it's the fun part. 5, 4, 3, 2, show them if you got them. Audrey Hepburn, Audrey Hepburn, Audrey Hepburn. Amy Winehouse before the drugs is my favorite answer. It's also incorrect. It's Audrey Hepburn. I was wrong. I thought it was Judy Garland, guys. That's why I host and don't answer questions anymore. And usually have Marissa and Darcy answer that for me. Next one. What are we looking at? Who's this guy? What's his full birth name? Ooh, sorry. You were so close. What's his full birth name? He had a nickname for a long time. Sultan of SWAT, Colossus of Clout, the Colossus of Clout. The Great Bambino. None of that is right. What's his full birth name? Thanks, Sandlot. 45 seconds. Someone my dad works with. Someone my dad works with is not a correct answer. James Earl Jones is not a correct answer. You can ask the question, Darcy, if you want. What's his full birth name? I know. I'll text you guys. Just kidding, I wasn't doing that. But also, I'm going to confirm with Doug real quick.
George Herman Ruth.
Thank you. Confirmed. 10 seconds. So far, I've seen 2 varieties of White Claw on this, so that's good. Anybody else? No time left. Show them, everybody. Truly. Thank you, Steven. Yours was 1. Ooh, kind of close. Steven, move yours down. If you have something on top, that's great. Chris, I like what you have. I see some other Abraham Ruthenberger. I think that's a Supreme Court justice. It is George Herman Ruth. Is that man's name? George Herman Ruth. Babe Ruth. I know. That's a tough one. I didn't know it till Doug told me. Next question. What are we looking at? What is this? What dessert is this? I know, she's beeping at me. It's doing the thing. So.
Yeah, it's working.
What dessert is this?
Throw your hand up so I can see the flaggy.
Okay.
Good.
Looks good. Yeah.
Weird.
It, like every once in a while it skips and then it doesn't. It's very strange.
It's asking
Sorry, we're
me.
talking shop back here. What dessert is this? You guys noticed I didn't hit the timer. I know, me too. Extra, extra 10 seconds. What dessert is this? That's a banana. Give you that. It's not that though, right? Oh, it's in the, yeah. Okay, that is a banana. But if everybody knows banana, the banana part of this answer. Banana's in the answer. Doing great. Kind of want to say it's a split banana, which will trick them. Because it's Bananas Foster. 12 seconds. What dessert is this? Looks delicious. I'm hungry. Put a candle in it because it's my birthday. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Show them, everybody. What dessert is this? I see some. It is singular, I will say that, but also I'm not a jerk. It is a split banana. However, it is not a banana split. It is Bananas Foster, everybody. Foster singular. But, Steven, I love you. Give yourself a point. Come on, man. He wrote Foster's, which is fine. That's Australian for Bananas Foster. Nailed it. 1990s. Next question. Who this? Who's this person? This athlete. 45 seconds on the clock. Can we say her sport? Who is this?
You can say her sport. It's Simone.
Yeah, okay. Simone.
So, yeah, you can say her sport, but also click on the studio and see if that gets rid of the beep.
Oh, gets rid of the beep?
I'm wondering if it's beeping because it's on Zoom and you're beeping.
That makes sense. So, we're not clicked to the studio. Look for a beep. 21 seconds. Who is this athlete? She's a gymnast. I'll give you that. Couldn't.
Doesn't matter if we're really bad spellers.
I will not. It is fine, Emily. I will not judge you for spelling. Oh, well, minus 50 points if you spell it wrong, but otherwise I'm not going to judge you. So that's all. No time left. Who's this, everybody? Who's this person doing greatest gymnast who ever lived? A lot of people. Emily, let me see your spelling. I think you might have gotten it. Well, you didn't get the answer, though. So that's otherwise. Simone Biles is the correct answer. Simone Biles is the one. Whatever you spelled, I think it was right, though. But it was wrong as an answer. Simone Biles was the answer. Next question. What flag is this?
No.
What country? We nailed it. What country's flag is this? And just so I don't mark copy. Oh, still muted?
Muted?
Yes.
Do you know that Colombia was named after Columbus, even though Columbus never set foot in Colombia, but his number 2 set foot in Colombia and named it after Columbus?
Wow. You'll say that is the answer when we're done. And I didn't set a timer. I'm going to set a timer now, but I'm going to stop it at like 15 seconds. What country is this? Oh, I can stop and reset it. Look at this. We're learning so much. What country is this, everybody? Yellow's on the top. For those who aren't visual learners, there's half of it's yellow, and then like a quarter's blue, and then a quarter is red underneath, just in case. We're just here for everybody, guys. That's the only reason I say that. What country is this? We're going to say 5 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Show them, everybody. What country? What country? All right. Portugal, question mark, is incorrect. Belarus, no. Romania's close, I think, if I know my flags, but it's wrong. I know. It is Colombia. That's right. Now, everybody listen to Doug's story about Colombia real quick.
Hey, super interesting. Colombia is named after Christopher Columbus, who never set foot in Colombia, but his number 2 went to Colombia and said, oh shit, I'm going to name this after him, but it's weird that it's named after a guy who's never been there. Thumbs up.
He's the brains. I'm the brawn? I don't know. How does that work? Okay, next question, everybody. Okay, those are lions. Who's with the lions? Who is this biblical? Who is this biblical figure pictured in this picture? We need a person's name. I know when Doug showed me this before, I said, oh, I feel like that's just the thing where it's these people and lions. You're probably thinking that too, maybe? But we need a person's name. 30 seconds left. Who's that person? Spoilers. Doesn't end well? Well, it does. Or it doesn't.
It does.
It does. It ends okay. It looks like it's not going to.
God saved him.
This is like the Tiananmen Square photo.
Old Testament.
That guy survived.
Old Testament, God saved him.
Old Testament, God saved him. It was the only one. Usually it's lightning for everybody, but he saved this guy. Who is this guy? 9 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Unless it's lagging, show them. The Lamb of God is a lovely question. David is a lovely guess, and it's so close. Dan the Lion guy, I think I got to give it to you because it's Daniel. It is Daniel. Daniel in the Lion's Den. That's a story. It's always a person and an animal, right? You got, Jonah and the whale, and then Daniel and the lions, and then David and Goliath. Oh, Goliath's a person. Anyway, it's fine. Read your Bibles. Next question. Who's on the right? Count Chocula's on the left. I'll give you that. Who's on the right? 45 seconds on the clock starting now. Who's on the right? Cereal. For the gluten-free folks, I'm sorry. This is a cereal mascot. Don't look too long. Who this be? 30 seconds on the clock. I see so many people smacking their heads right now, and I know. Does he have a full name? No.
Johnson.
The
last name is
Esquire.
Johnson.
He is a lawyer. 15 seconds. He's a doctor and a lawyer. PhD. Who's that mascot we are looking at? Somebody's mad. 4, 3, 2, 1. Show them. What do we think? Oh, man. People nailed this. Sarah, you are so close, and I'm sad. It is not that. It is not Captain Crunch's sidekick. It is Frankenberry. Everyone who held something up besides that was right. Frankenberry. There he is. Did we do it? Is this it?
No.
I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, no, it's not. One more. Who's this actor? Who's the actor?
Shit, it might be 2 more. I don't know.
I love
I
him.
have no idea how many it is.
Should I call out movies of his?
Does anybody know what number this is of this round?
Yeah. Anybody know what number this is on this round, by the way? Just hold it up. Darcy, I know you got me. Oh, okay, we're almost there. It's number 9. Question 9.
You've got 15.
Oh, okay, cool. We're flying. Who's this guy? Silver Linings Playbook? Yes.
Okay.
I think. Uh-oh, maybe not.
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man. Ant-Man, this guy. Not Ant-Man.
He's
not Paul Rudd, I'll give you that.
He was the 9/11 firefighter guy.
9/11 firefighter guy, that's right. Okay, 9/11 firefighter guy. What's this actor's name? Emily's yelling it, but she's muted, thank God, because I feel like she's yelling other movies he's in. I'll allow you to unmute for 1 second after this round to tell us what other movies he's in. 4,
if she says
3.
End of watch, she loses her point.
Got it. 2, 1. Who is this? Hold him up. Yep. Well, I know missing a first name. How do we feel? Both names?
Both.
Both names, Doug says. Judges say both names. Lucas nailed it. It is not George Hernandez. I don't know who that is. It is Michael Pena. Emily, what movie were you going to say? Unmute yourself temporarily. Hold the space bar. Say it.
I said Crash, but then Dean said
Ooh, false.
Watch.
End of watch is what, yes, which Doug said if it was end of watch, take away a point. But since Dean said it, add a point, because I like Dean.
Okay.
And I like everybody on this. End of watch, it's Michael Pena. He's great. Uh-oh, Darcy's mad. And next question. What am I looking at? Not the trees? What's the thing in the background? It's tall. It's a geographic item. What's the name of this thing? What's the name of this hill and or long slope? It's a mountain. I'll give that to you. What's the name of this? Timer starts now. What is that? I mean, I know some things to say right now. I'm going to try not to say them because it's going to give it away. So I'm just going to stand here with my arms folded and talk to Doug. How do you think it's going? It's going good? It's going good so far. Yeah, I feel great. Everybody's having a good time. I'm glad to see Lucas. Lucas, hold up your arm so I know you're all better. Yeah! Okay, good. Lucas broke his arm one time in my presence. Or shoulder, right? Shoulder, thank you. God bless you. Doing it all for a free movie. All I had to do was talk. It's unfair. 10 seconds. What is this thing? In the background. In the front are banyan trees. What's in the background? Nailed it. I saw Lion King. What is it? Hold them up, guys. What do we got? What mountain are we looking at? Spelling. Yeah, no spellings. No. Spelling's fine on this one. All of you made valiant efforts. Fuji's wrong. I've been drinking too. Kilimanjaro's right, however. Mount Kilimanjaro. I've seen the rains down in Africa. Mount Kilimanjaro, hard to see from the savannah, actually, except in this photo. Famously. Next. Famously. You just say famously. It's so fun. I love trivia. Just say famously and everything's fine. Whoa! I know you know what this is. Who built this? What tribe of native peoples built this complex in the mountains? Are we going to say what it is? 45 seconds. You don't have to.
They've got like one of three.
It's Machu Picchu. Who built it? Who built it? It's not aliens. I know you were thinking that. Half of you were about to write that. I've been to this place. It looks like aliens built it. Historians think it's actually people, though. What peoples, as we say in the, what is that? Anthropology game? In the anthropology game, what peoples, what indigenous peoples built this famous landmark? UNESCO World Heritage Site. 13 seconds. Well, 11 seconds. I've learned 6 for us, but it's fine. 5, 3, we're lagging. Show it. Who built it? 4-letter word. Nailed it. Nailed it. It's not possessive, Stephen, but yes, still got it. Peruvians, half credit. If you want it, half credit for Peruvians, but it is the Incans. There wasn't a Peru yet. That's the only reason it's half credit, but either 0 or half. I don't mind either way. The Incans built it. It's crazy. They didn't use any mortar. It's really weird to look at. The bricks are all fitting perfect. It's amazing. Next question. Enough about me. Who dis? Uh-oh, we are lagging. Okay, it's up. We're lagging again, guys. I'm going to stand super still again and see if it helps. So, this question, listen closely. Middle name. Maiden name. Not middle name, like Hillary Rodham Clinton. We want maiden name of this character. What's her maiden name? Famously a Simpson. I'll give that to you. That's an easy famously. What's her middle name? I'm going to hit the timer now just because I feel like the lag stopped a little bit. Yes, it did. Okay, great. Lag's better. Ooh, oh my god, lag's perfect. If I just don't move my arms so much. I'm an animated person. What's her middle name, everybody?
That's her
Maiden
Wait,
name.
maiden name or middle name?
Maiden name. Maiden name. And then Doug's going to...
Extra, you know what? Fuck it. Hey,
Sorry.
I'm back. Extra point if you throw the middle name in there.
Yes.
If you throw a middle name and a maiden name, I'm giving you an extra point.
Yes.
But
Okay.
I need the maiden name.
Maiden name.
Yeah,
Okay,
everyone
okay.
knows.
15 seconds. Maiden name. Please remute yourselves. They already did. They're so good. If you just trust them. Maiden name of Marge. I blew it. It's not Marge. Hold them up. What do we got? Maiden name. Very nice. I see a lot of correct answers. Oh, we did. Oh, Carmela is incorrect. Rodham is my favorite answer. Again, Lucas, you're killing it. It is... Oh, and Marisha got them both. The maiden name is Bouvier. Her middle name is Jacqueline, a.k.a. Jacqueline Bouvier, a.k.a. John F. Kennedy's wife. Later Onassis, if we want to get into names. We could go names all night. But Bouvier is the correct answer. Give yourself a point. Marisha, give yourself a high five. And another point if you want it. Next question is... Oh, what are we looking at? This is a fun story. It's a geographical question. Focus on the red.
What country?
What country is that? Focus on the topographically higher portion of this country. Yes. Oh, easy. Yeah. It's not Portugal. What is the other country in this photo? It's not France. What's the other country? Well, because there's the butt end of France over there. It's fine. I'll give you guys that. What country are you looking at? Not Portugal. Yeah, it's a bad map. It's not Doug's fault. Maps are hard. 33 seconds. What country is this? I'll give you one more. It's not the United States of America. I'll just give them that, just because it's not a great map. So it's not the U.S., Portugal, or France. What is this country? 18 seconds. Do we all think we got it? I'm sure most of us think we got it. I hope we do. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. I'm not moving to keep the lag down. 2, 1. Show them, everybody. I know most of us got it. Some say Andorra is the hardest answer. Scotland is a guess, but it is not that. It is Spain, everybody. This is España. Spain is the answer. The Iberian Peninsula is what you're looking at, but Spain is the country we're looking for. Next question. Who is this? That's it. Who's this? 45 seconds. Who are you looking at? Who's this person? It's a painting of a person. That's all I'll say. Okay, fine. We'll say that. We're being so nice tonight. It's a self-portrait of a person in paint. They did that for an occupation. So who is it? Who's this dapper ginger gentleman? 17 seconds. Who are we looking at? Or 20 seconds. Man, I really got to stand still. All right. It's funny. When I stand still, it seems to help. I wonder if the audio is good. Okay, and time's up. Who do we got? Yes. Totally. Yes, yes, yes. Tim Roth is incorrect. Otherwise, everybody got it. Vincent Van Gogh. The portrait would look much different from the other side. It would look like this. Thumbs up if the audio is lagging. We know the video is. Okay, great. A little bit, says George, but mostly good. Okay, good to hear. Vincent Van Gogh was the answer. Cut his own ear off, that guy. Next. What movie are you looking at? Uh-oh, lagged hard. After I talked about it, it lagged super hard. There we go. All right, it's back. What movie is this from? I know it might have been lagging, so we're just starting the timer now. Interesting. Yeah. I know, right?
Okay. It's a time.
It's up there.
Yeah.
Oh. I know. I'm going to keep talking and go down here. Maybe that'll help. Sure. What movie is this from, if you can still hear me? This is how we do it, guys. What movie is this from? I know, right? Maybe it just got real hot. This thing's still blowing, right? Yeah. I see 18 seconds on y'all's feed.
3, 2, 1.
But we're at 3, 2, 1. So anytime from now, just hold it up. Oh, that worked. Hold them up. It's not lagging on that end. Oh, so many people. So many people. I was wrong when I looked at this, but everyone else was right. It is Old... Oh, Shiloh is wrong, so sorry. Old Yeller is the correct answer. Old Yeller. Spoiler alert.
That may be last one.
Gets bad behind the barn. But otherwise, Old Yeller, everybody.
Okay.
Oh, it is the last one. All right, so that was the last of that category. Just, you can look at this, but let's see where the scores are right now. Hold them up to the screen. We're at a possible 30, 40.
41.
We're at a possible 41 right now. So hold it up. Brianna's got 31. Yikes. 20, I see. 23. We got respectable scores. 14 is delightful. 22 and a half. 29. Big 1-5. I'm seeing a 23 from my old teammates. 29 from Steven. Coming out big. There he is. I always knew you had it in you. 29. I mean, you've had it in you several weeks. It's fine. So now is the time. We got 3 minutes. Take it. I'm going to hit this old 3-minute square. You got 3 minutes. Go hang out. Have a good time. Unmute yourselves if you want to.
Hi, guys. Welcome back. If you're not back, get back. Get back. I feel like that's a James Brown thing, right? That's a cool thing, right? I'm a cool guy? Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, okay, so normally we offer you to wager whatever you like on the story. I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story about Walter Lingo. If you don't know about Walter Lingo, boy, have you been missing out. But they are this is just going to be a quick story. But from now on, to all my regulars, you no longer are allowed to wager. I've eliminated that. This is a 10-point question. So if you are within 20 points, technically you have a chance to win. So pay attention. Now time for the story of Walter Lingo. Walter Lingo, in 1900, started selling Airedale Terriers. That was the reason I brought up Airedale Terriers during the visual thing. Walter Lingo sold a lot of Airedale Terriers. By 1922, he was selling 1,000 Airedale Terriers a year out of his kennel. That's absurd. People were paying $150 an Airedale Terrier. Man, that's a lot of money back then. Oh wait, I lied. It wasn't 1,000. It was 15,000. 15,000 Airedale Terriers he was selling by 1922. That's $2 million back then. And I don't know if you know that, that's a lot of money today. So the guy was making money hand over fist, but he was looking for any opportunity out of LaRue, Ohio. He was looking for any opportunity to make more money. So he himself was enemies with his neighbors. The neighbors said he was breeding a herd of sheep killers, which, by the way, is a great metal name. He was breeding a herd of sheep killers, and he had a bit of a PR issue. So he started getting celebrities to endorse him as a breeder of a great dog, I guess is the best way to put it. So $150 for a dog. He decided, looking for a way to travel the country and make more money on his dogs, he was going to create he was going to take part in this little traveling organization called the National Football League. In 1922, the National Football League was not a big deal. It cost you how much money did it cost you to start a national football team? $100. He made $150 per dog. It cost $100. He started the Oorang Indians. He was a big supporter of Native Americans. He started the Oorang Indians. LaRue is a Wyandot territory. Wyandot is famously Huron, Lake Huron fame. And he brought people from around the country to be part of the Oorang Indians to play on the team. All of these Native Americans came from everywhere. None of them Wyandot, by the way, but they were represented by 9 different Native American tribes, all playing on the Oorang Indians. In 1922, he found this guy, and this guy was playing for the Canton Bulldogs. Canton Bulldogs is famous because the Canton Hall of Fame is, the Football Hall of Fame is in Canton because of the Canton Bulldogs. He played for the Canton Bulldogs, and he was the star at that time. And he brought him to the Oorang Indians because this guy was famously Native American. I don't know how you can say that, but he was famously Native American, right? This guy was the best athlete of the time, and he hired him to not just play, but to also coach. And then Walter Lingo said, look, I don't care about the outcome. I want the players to go during halftime and show my dogs. So that's what they did, and to this day, Walter Lingo is credited with the first person to create a halftime show. His players didn't go to the locker room. He created a spectacle. Over 2 years, the Oorang Indians won 3 games, and they were destroyed. They didn't even have a home field. LaRue had less than 1,000 people. They were playing in Marion, Ohio. So these guys were traveling all around showing Airedales at halftime and just playing football also, because that's what they did so they could show their dogs at halftime. 15,000 dogs were sold during that time. Now, Jack Dempsey was one of the big names. There were baseball stars, there were business stars of the day who all bought these Oorang Indians. But the guy he got to help start the Oorang Indians, the coach, the guy who, oh, by the way, during the halftime shows, they also wrestled bears. I just wanted to say that. It's not important to the story, but they wrestled bears. Certainly drugged up bears. We know that nobody wrestles bears unless the bears are old and drugged up. But they wrestled bears. They're called the Oorang Indians. Fuck Green Bay for pretending they're the small town with the NFL team. LaRue, Ohio was the OG of that. he got one of the greatest athletes of all time who would go on to win a decathlon gold medal to play for his team. Who is, 45 seconds on the clock, who is the guy who played for the Canton Bulldogs, coached, put together, and played for the Oorang Indians from 1922 to 1923? 45 seconds on the clock starting now. One of the greatest athletes of all time. If you ever look at a top athletes of all time list, this person's in the top 10 every single time. And if I use the word famously, Native American. 27 seconds. Thumbs up if you think you got it. This isn't the group for sports questions, and I always applaud. Listen, it's a big name. It's a famous person. It was the person who was like the most important during that time period. Clearly the number one football player in the world at that time. 3, 2, 1. Did nobody answer my story? Tiki Barber's a good guess. Simone Biles, not a bad guess. Two people. Tom Brady's grandpa, Herschel Walker. Iron Eyes, Cody. Not also. It's not Squanto. Two people got it. Sid and who is that? Julian? Jim Thorpe. Jim Thorpe is in fact the right answer. 10 points go to Jim Thorpe. Julian, Sid, what were your final scores?
Dean, I just say right now that Dean is very upset. We knew the answer and the internet cut out, just as you were getting to the end of the question. But hey, that's life.
I blame society. Yep.
I blame the internet.
I grew up in Pennsylvania. There's Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania, so I know him very well. I knew the answer when you started the story.
That sounds like an excuse. Dean,
it is an excuse.
I want to give you credit.
I won't take the points, but I just wanted to say that was very...
You did. Okay, so who had the who won this game? Talk to me about the winners of this game, guys. That was Jim Thorpe's the biggest name in sports at that time. Did anybody do better than 35?
Point question.
No way.
35?
No way.
Julian, 36? Did anybody do better than Julian by himself winning with 36? 36 wins it? Guys, with a score of 36, we have a brand new champion. Matt, you want to come in here? Brand new champion, Julian. Bravo.
Julian.
With this.
Coming in at the end.
Since we've started doing this, 36 has not won one of the stories, one of the nights. But 36 gets it. Jim Thorpe, if you don't, by the way, side note, if you haven't read about Jim Thorpe, read about Jim Thorpe. He was a
Chicago Bear for a minute.
No, but they did lose 35-2 3 games in a row because back then they played triple headers. They lost 35 to
Jim Thorpe.
Jim Thorpe lost to the Chicago Bears. Not the other way around. Jim Thorpe lost. The
Oh,
Oorang Indians were bad. Hey guys, that's gonna do it for tonight. Thank you so much for being a part of this, and I know that's part of the script, and I'm still saying it. It doesn't really matter. For Trivia Ronin, for Matt and I, we love you, and we just want to say we hope you learned something, and also I'm ranking everybody in the world starting now by how long they hold the elevator doors. So thank you so much. Love you, and have a wonderful night. I'm ending the stream.